course, I'm a little bit older, so we're talking a while ago that they were not really good at identifying hearing losses in the early ages. So by the time I was about 3 years old, my parents noticed that I hadn't started talking. So they took me to some audiologists to get my hearing tested. And at the time, they told them, your daughter is profoundly deaf. I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do for you. And my mom said, no, I don't think that's true. I know she can hear some things at home. So it didn't really become a reliable test subject until I was 7 years old. Yeah, and I got my first one hearing aid at that time. At that time, they only amplified you with one hearing aid on the better ear, and then said, go on your merry way. And it wasn't until I was 19 that I got 2 hearing aids and realized, oh, there's a reason for 2 ears, and I've been wearing hearing aids for about 50 years now. I've seen the advent from analog all the way to digital technology. It's been amazing. With the Marvel hearing aids, it's a very natural and beautiful sound. I had a very good experience in noisy environments, and I had to laugh because I could hear better than my husband could in the restaurant. I was interpreting for him what the waitress was saying, so that was a real good day for me to be able to say, I actually hear better than you do. With the Marvel hearing aids and the Bluetooth connectivity with the cell phone, that very first day, I spent the entire next day almost till the battery died on the phone. Call me on my cell, call me on my cell. It was fantastic, very easy to understand. And then having the hands-free feature, being able to do things and multitask is the name of the game, and that was very easy to do too. I absolutely loved them. With the myCall-to-Text app, I had to call a customer service representative, and those are usually my worst phone calls to make because they are the hardest people to understand. But the myCall-to-Text with the real-time, accurate captioning of what the person was saying was so helpful. I used the app for communicating with colleagues and friends and family, and again found that the technology keeps up real time. It's not delayed like other technology that I've used, so that's also very helpful too. When you're on a phone call, you don't want to be waiting for the message to type out to respond. The other person on the other side or the other end is waiting and saying, are you there? So no, I never had that experience with this app. It was all real time and helpful. I would say to a person who has hearing challenges and needs to move forward with addressing them that they really need to consider their well-being. That being able to hear well means that you can socialize well, you can communicate with people well. The stigma associated with hearing aids is gone now, and when you have that confidence that you did hear exactly what was said, it makes things so much easier. It takes out a lot of the guesswork.